fantastic product. I would recommend that every day.
By the way, one thing to do note, Screw Attack, I would just like to say big thank you for the newcomer stream, helping acclimate new players to Smash Brothers. And also Gunner Optics, 100 TB, VGBootCamp for the stream, Biggie Gaming Generations providing equipment, Kick Punch Block, Smash Time Legends also providing equipment, Smash Boards, hub of the Super Smash Brothers community, Bifuteki, Team Spooky streaming as well, and all this together is why Apex 2015 happened. Also, I believe we forgot to thank one important company.
What do you tell me?
Oh,
Twitch?
I mean, yeah.
No, I got it.
Okay.
Yeah, I got Twitch. But I did want to give an extra big shout out to Smash Boards. Again, I have to say it again. You know, you guys, we're all family. I call them the Smash family because, again, family of friends, people that I've grown up with. Just if you want to know more about professional play, you want to know more about how to get better, where these tournaments are, smashboards.com is your one-stop shop. And I think we're going to get right into the game now. Had to take a selfie. Right into the game now. We've got Rosalina and Luma versus Diddy Kong. Wait, is this button check?
Yeah, I believe so. A button check between, I don't know how much technical skill is required to use a down throw up there.
Yeah, I'm not sure if Diddy Kong requires technical precision, but you know, Mew2King got to get warmed up for that young hoo-ha, but we'll see.
Which, by the way, is what the players called the combo for Diddy. I believe it was coined by Static Manning ever since KIT. They start with who, pause, and then when he gets the up air, ha!
I believe that it's a who on the grab and a ha on the up air. And that's just, you know, that's just great. Love it. Love it. So yeah, I think that was just a button check, I guess.
Now, I remember you said Dabuz. Who was he worried about fighting?
Dabuz was worried about fighting Nianton.
Oh.
But he doesn't. But he also doesn't think that anybody is going to be a quote-unquote easy ride.
I respect that.
And I'm wondering, are we going to see Olimar this tournament? Rosalina and Luma has kind of a bad matchup, a very bad matchup from what I've seen. But again, I don't think that we've seen a proper Rosalina and Luma like Dabuz. So we'll see. This is actually really exciting. Hopping into the first game on Smashville, Dabuz versus Mew2King.
Oh, wow, and Mew2King already going for the down B, and this time grabs the banana. I was just about to say.
Yeah.
What happened
like, where did it go?
I mean, this is definitely losers' quarters. There's no room for error now. Nice, Dabuz. Look how calculated he is, man. He just waits. There, good job. The turnaround, forward tilt.
I'm noticing that, you know, Jason, as opposed to playing Zero, is focusing a lot harder in this one because I believe that maybe he just feels like he can actually win versus Dabuz. He has what it takes to Rosalina and Luma with Diddy. And but the thing is, I don't know their history. I don't know how many times they have played. But what I can say is a spike will take the first stock from Rosalina and Luma. A really well-timed spike. I believe she air dodged and he reacted to it.
So insane right there by Mew2King. I mean, this already puts him at a considerable lead. And what just happened? Oh, Dabuz is still playing, but he's just playing really patient. Probably trying to wait to react to Mew2King's movement, but Mew2King escapes to the platform.
I think Mew2King is just really is vehemently saying, I'm gonna camp you if you're gonna camp me, and that's how it's gonna be. I saw you time people out, so I'll do the same thing. I will play your game. That's what that stand there was for. He was putting his foot down and saying, I'm not gonna deal with this.
And you know, Mew2King is a patient player. We've seen what he was capable of in the previous iteration of Smash Brothers with Meta Knight, but now we'll see if he's gonna play the same game if you know, Dabuz forces him to.
I thought we were gonna see another spike.
And really interesting how that down tilt caught Rosalina as she was recovering with the up B.
Well, you have to remember, right before she grabs the ledge, her head actually sticks out. Not only that, but there is no hitbox on her up B. So it's almost effortless to go down there and gimp her, which is probably one of her, if not the biggest weakness that she has. And here is another one, unable to really safely land without Luma there to protect her from being in hit stun.
Absolutely. Good stuff by Dabuz getting that falling fair to quick up smash, tacking on some damage, and now an opportunity, but he goes too early with the dare. Underneath the stage, Mew2King slams his head on the bottom of the stage and SDs. But there you have it, and the crowd cheering with a resounding ha up air to end that stock.
Ooh, okay, so apparently this is a 3 out of 5.
Semi, oh wow, quarters.
Quarters is 3 out of 5.
Alrighty.
Well, okay, well, it looks like 3 out of 5 for quarters.
All right.
I guess the rest of the tournament is going to be 3 out of 5. Okay,
All
well,
right.
there we go. And that's fine. You know, 3 out of 5s are going to be necessary for a tournament of this caliber, especially, you know, Dabuz is going to need to take some time and think about, is Rosalina and Luma going to be the character, or do I need to go Olimar? We're seeing Rosalina and Luma again on Delfino. I think Delfino is strictly because Rosalina can zone, camp, and time Diddy Kong out a lot easier.
And right now we have Dabuz, who's actually using the star bits to make it hard for Mew2King to approach with the banana. Mew2King trying to see if he can force an opening by getting a banana toss, but Luma takes the hit, and a quick dare afterwards by Dabuz to tack on some damage afterwards. Mew2King probably thinking that he could get a grab afterwards.
Oh, no gravitational pull there. He's not as keen on it as he was versus Abadongo, but it looks like we're going to maybe see, I thought we were going to see a spike early on.
Wow, and Luma coming to Dabuz's aid. Always have to be careful whenever they're, you know, separated or desynced, as some may call it. It makes it really hard to deal with. A quick up tilt. Potential stock lost. Oh, here we go, Starbits. And great job by Dabuz using the neutral B, which actually got buffed. It returns Luma quicker to Rosalina. You know, oh wow. Good damage, up throw, and another up air.
One more up air and he would have been dead. That kills at a very deceptively early percent. And Mew2King is trying to find a way to get back on the stage and regain control, but it now looks like Dabuz has control over this match. At least that's what it seems like. He's really, really punishing Diddy Kong for a lot of things. Wonderful spacing on Luma is what he's known for, and will we see up air?
Oh, right there. After getting thrown, Luma does stay right near the person that throws Rosalina, and if you're not careful, you can actually get hit, which it looked like Dabuz almost put himself in a good position to follow up after that, that down air. Good control of space there, but Dabuz showing off his power shield skills.
Yeah, Per Peanut was a power shield. Now that Luma's gone, Luma is not in play. He is absolutely fearless. He'll probably run down there, get the Gimp.
But Dabuz is back on stage, hanging out on the platform. Mew2King gets a banana in hand. And as you can see, Dabuz is trying to absorb it.
Okay, by using a very technical gravitational pull as much as humanly possible.
And right now, Mew2King is playing as patient as possible. But, ooh, so smart using the down air. All right.
Using the spacing and using down air, that was so cool. I love characters with like independent movement and really good control, but the first talk will go to Diddy Kong using up air to kill off the ceiling at like 120 or so.
Side sword. There's a chase. Wow, but right there, so much momentum after you use the side B with Diddy Kong, especially if you smash it. Good neutral air. And he gets the banana in hand. Now, because of this, Mew2King cannot toss a banana, but already Dabuz getting rid of the banana. Now Mew2King trying to apply a lot of pressure with his rush down. Handed rush down to be exact. The forward airs. Opportunity. Oh, he misses.
And the spike.
31% gone. Mew2King taunting.
And the spike. Mew2King in real life putting his hands in the air like Diddy Kong. I'm not even sure. Wow. Does that count as the pop-off? That was something else. He just put his hands in the air and clapped. Dabuz, I think we might see a switch to Olimar, but I don't know. I think they're picking stages, but I don't know. I know that he does play Olimar, and he has had success with him in tournament versus Diddy Kongs, but I don't know. It seems difficult. MJG and Will coming to the aid of both players.
Oh, wow. Okay, wait 1 second. Now, by the way, Dabuz was an Olimar game for 2 straight Smash games.
Wait, 2. Olimar for Brawl and...
Well, not a main in Smash.
I see what you're saying.
But he used it.
You're right.
You could say it's a secondary, not a main. Yeah, Olimar is definitely a secondary for Dabuz.
And he had a lot of changes to Olimar.
Of course, you know. His recovery is definitely different. They changed how many pigmen are on the field. We have Duck Hunt, and here's the character switch, which you did predict.
There we go, and there it is. There it is, the Olimar. That is exactly what I was talking about. At this point, he needs to go for broke. The gimmick, not really the gimmick, but maybe he doesn't know Olimar's very, very well. You see what I'm saying?
This
but
is true.
What he doesn't know is that Rich Brown actually plays with him almost religiously whenever he comes over.
Yes, Rich Brown does visit Mew2King quite a bit in SoCal. And oh my gosh, Mew2King getting 34% sick combo. Now, Olimar controls space really well, but this doesn't, regardless if Diddy manages to get in on Olimar and get a grab, it doesn't matter how much damage that Olimar attacks on him with all these random Pikmin tosses and even, you know, the buff with the tilts and jabs that he has.
Indeed, but you know what? Dabuz, even so, is still a very different mind. You know what I mean? He has different options, different ways of thinking, and I think that we're going to see that be illuminated here as we see him play Olimar fantastically. It's like playing Rosalina and Luma and all those little things with little Lumas. You know what I mean? He plays just like that.
This definitely shows that Dabuz loves to play characters that have like puppets, you know, characters that have like assists with Olimar or Rosalina Luma. And right there, Mew2King having a bit of a tough time. As you can see, Olimar controls the ground so well. Just keep tossing out Pikmin in front of Diddy to make it hard for Diddy to get the grab. Look at that. Wow, and the double jab almost punished the missed tech, but great get-up attack by Mew2King.
And this is a perfect time to let everyone know exactly what Dabuz needs to do. What are his kill conditions? Smash attacks and aerials kill with the purple very, very easily. But in this game, it is the blues at every direction of grab that actually KO him. That like very, 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 like not very early, but those are his KO opportunities, okay? So purple's KO at smashes and aerials, blue's KO at grabs, and yellows and reds are the combo oriented, you know what I mean? At early percents get all that damage in, and whites are, oh.
Wow. Well, before I cut you off, I just want
please
that amazing falling neutral air to up smash, an actual old school combo that I've seen in the previous iteration of Smash. But take it away, Scott.
No, all I wanted to say was that whites are chiefly for putting on them because they do the most damage.
Indeed. But yeah, here we go. Right now, Dabuz just doing an amazing job of, never mind, gets grabbed, down throw, up air. And now we have a 20% deficit for Mew2King, which he can make up for with a quick banana toss. One, only.
Okay, it looks like a lot of our old Olimar habits, not really habits, but our old Olimar play styles are coming back into effect right now. Just throwing them, really zoning him, pivot grab. Nerfed in this game, a lot more laggy and a lot less potent. And we're gonna see the down throw forward air. Now he's just trying to get back on the stage. Dabuz needs to get at least 20% more before he can start killing with a smash attack from the purples.
And now, imagine this. Well, notice this. Diddy, Dabuz using the platforms on the side to basically make it hard for Mew2King to edge guard him. Oh, wait a second. The blue Pikmin is actually on Mew2King, which he actually needs to get the up throw KO.
Yes. Blue Pikmin in play. All he needs to KO him is just one grab. He has purple out now. He's going to use it, and maybe this will be the grab kill.
Possibly. Wait, blue gone. The blue is out.
The blue is gone. And remember, Pikmin are picked in a specific order, so it's not just random anymore. So he knows when the blue is coming out, and that's desperately what he needs. A grab, or with purple, he needs to maybe get, well, rage mode.
Oh, just a forward air. He's still alive. Pikmin currently beating on Mew2King. The blue,
the blue is still in play here.
Yes, he has an opportunity. Okay, well, the forward smash, and Mew2King is, wow, loses game 3.
Game 3, Olimar is, that's what I was trying to say. He has a different mind. It's an Olimar that you've never played before. Rosalina and Luma specifically has a bad matchup versus Diddy Kong, but Olimar, I'm not so sure, you know? And Dabuz is exploiting the fact that there really isn't an Olimar like him right now. And he's gonna exploit that to Mew2King. Mew2King is in trouble if he doesn't really buckle down, you know, and try to figure this out.
Yep. With all the room that was on the Duck Hunt stage, it was really hard for Mew2King to basically close the distance between him and Dabuz. If you notice, Dabuz was using a lot of rolls, a lot of retreating dashes, and the Pikmin to make it hard for Mew2King to get inside. Of course, Mew2King sometimes, if an opportunity presented itself, he'd get a banana toss to a grab. But, I mean, Olimar just controls the ground so well Now, let's see what Mew2King is going to opt for. I know he has a myriad of characters under his belt. He used to use Rosalina a bit. He dabbled also in Sonic. And, well, I wouldn't say he uses Sheik because he doesn't want to ruin his melee Sheik. But he does have a lot of characters. That's safe to say. Well, but I think he's probably confident in using Diddy because Diddy is one of the best characters in the game.
Well, I asked Mew2King if he was going to go any subs or anything, and no, he's not. He's really only planning on using Diddy. He does not like the way Sonic plays. He doesn't really have that great of a Captain Falcon, for tournament use, especially against Dabuz. And he doesn't want to use Sheik, like you said, melee Sheik. That's just John. But for now, he's just going to go Diddy Kong. Sorry.
And we're about to go to Game 4. By the way, thank you to everybody showing love on social media for Apex 2015.
Yes, thank you all. I do appreciate it. But any and all critiques and comments, you can tweet that at me too. I will be reading them while we get into this next match and while they're deciding. It looks like Dabuz is having some trouble here figuring out what he wants to do. I think he's just trying to consult someone about where he should go or who he should play.
Yep. Hopefully there's a time limit for these guys to,
Wasn't that an issue with Armada when he put his hands in his pockets? Weren't they talking about that, using this time unwisely? You know what I mean? Is that something here?
And right now, GimR just slams his hands on the table.
Shaking his head profusely with sweat on his face. He is bobbing his head, not happy. Aposl putting his head down. Okay. Oh, wow. GimR got it done. I am impressed. But now over to the match. We got Olimar versus Diddy Kong.
And now we are on the Omega version here of Norfair. Almost gets the third up air. And right now, Dabuz gets the down throw. Good forward air. Mew2King DIing away so that he couldn't get a double jab and then re-grab afterwards. Or re-grab after the fair period. Nice grab. Of course, going for the down throw fair, which deals a decent amount of damage.
I love the control that he has over his Pikmin. He understands he doesn't need to kill anybody right now. He's gonna get he's gonna keep the Pikmin that really does the damage, does the combos, and when he's ready for the KO, he's gonna go for the blue and the purple.
Wow, and Mew2King looking like he was almost trying to read the the roll patterns of Dabuz, but Dabuz right now still in firm control of the stage. He has the percentage lead, and Mew2King, he's going to have to be careful the way he runs on stage. Obviously, he's punishing Diddy's initial dash. Diddy, when he goes for his initial dash, it actually goes a bit far, which makes it hard for him to shield immediately, which gives Dabuz an opportunity to toss out well-timed, well-spaced forward smashes.
I'm looking forward to seeing how this KO's in. Oh
wow, immediate down throw up air.
Couldn't even finish.
Oh my gosh.
Down throw upper will take the first stock from Dabuz, and once again, having trouble getting to him with all those Pikmin on him makes it really, really difficult. But Dabuz right now just trying to get that Nair up smash, but it didn't work this time. I'm curious to see exactly how we're going to get this KO. It's either going to be purple or a blue throw. As you see, those throws no longer do the potency that they did in the previous iteration, but maybe we'll see a nice blue Pikmin out.
Up throw.
Oh, no rage or anything.
Wow. Really interesting. Try to go for the forward smash. Yellow, not quite enough. Okay, and I believe the blue is... okay, so he's trying to rack up more damage.
Just to make it a guaranteed confirmed thing.
Probably trying to see if he can force Mew2King to block to get another opportunity to get a throw. So much damage currently on Mew2King now, 172, but he's enraged to be a double-edged sword for Dabuz.
And that's what you always have to think about, and that's going to be the down throw to death right there. Down throw to KO. That's exactly what he was looking for the entire time. Get it to be confirmed where any throw is going to do it. Just like I said, the combo Pikmin are out now. He's getting that percent. This damage is coming on quickly, and it's really going to be an even game soon enough.
Wow, nice rolls right there by Mew2King, but oh no, Dabuz gets him. Great job. Look at the percent. It's worth. This is too much a tight battle.
Exactly what I was saying, man. It's an even game now, and much like Dabuz is just again, one of the greatest Olimars from Brawl, bringing that he's got all these years of experience of what the character can do, and even though there have been changes, the fundamentals still remain the same. That's going to be conflicting with his Diddy Kong, someone that he did not play that well in Brawl and only has a few months of real, true experience with.
Wow, and look at that, Dabuz again, just spacing right outside of the forward air by Diddy Kong. As you can see, Diddy Kong's horizontal mobility when he's in the air isn't as good from a short hop. You know, other characters can weave in and out really well, but it shows with perfect spacing, a great forward smash. Oh my gosh, Dabuz again, capitalizing on the range of Olimar's forward smash. Man, and you know what? Just like I said before, Diddy Kong, as good as he is, his initial dash is punishable because it goes so far. His short hop horizontal mobility is not that great. So all you have to do is just space yourself really well to make it hard for Diddy to close the distance. Make sure you don't get grabbed. If he tries to toss a forward air at you, don't challenge it. Respect it. And you know what? Olimar's a short character. So I've seen videos where if Diddy tries to go for like a forward air, certain characters can duck underneath it and punish. Now think about it. Dabuz could possibly go for a duck and down tilt, or you know.
And I think what I'm actually enjoying seeing, not necessarily that Diddy Kong is losing, but we're seeing a lot of options that Diddy Kong is struggling with versus Dabuz. It's not a free thing. He's doing everything that Diddy Kong, people that play against Diddy Kong kind of quote unquote complain about, but it's like Dabuz is like, I don't know. I really like an Olimar showing me that, hey, Diddy Kong can be beat, you know?
It's true. It's true. But now we're down to game 5. Mew2King thinking really hard. And Dabuz, you know what? I like the switch that he's made so far because now he was able to not take 1 but 2 games from Mew2King after being in a 2-0 deficit in the set. Let's go to game 5, ladies and gentlemen.
That morale must have absolutely killed him, but it looks like he's coming right back. Game 3? No, game 5.
Wait, what? All right, and anyway,
okay, and back to the match. Game 5, okay.
Anyway,
game 5.
Let's go.
Here at Apex 2015. It's game 5.
We're now in Castle Siege.
Yeah, Castle Siege. If you're just joining us, guys, it is game 5, but he did not go Olimar the entire time. He went Rosalina and Luma the first 2 games and lost. After switching to Olimar, he was able to take 2 consecutive games, though close. Still, Dabuz came out on top.
Now, Dabuz, I'm wondering, why would Mew2King opt for this stage, knowing how Dabuz, you know, I don't know, Dabuz could just run away with Olimar. He could make it harder for Diddy Kong to even close the gap. This is quite an interesting decision. What's your take on this?
I think that he really does it because he understands that at the end of the day, I think every player has a quote-unquote panic mode where it's like you do something in habit because you're afraid of the situation. I think Mew2King knows that when Dabuz is really panicked or panicky, he's going to try to camp, he's going to try to zone, and Mew2King is absolutely okay with letting that happen because if Mew2King's in the lead, Dabuz is going to panic, and Dabuz is not going to have any smart ways of approaching. That's why I think he picked a big stage. Mew2King is banking on getting the lead, but he doesn't.
An amazing banana to up smash confirmation by Dabuz. And look at that, Mew2King currently down a stock. Game 5, people. Losers. Quarters.
Yeah, this is losers. This is not winners. He'll be out if he loses this. And the momentum here, it backfired on Mew2King. He wanted to get the lead to see if he can make Dabuz scared, but it did not work. He KO'd him. And now Mew2King is looking desperately for that KO, but I don't know if it's going to happen.
Wow, and Mew2King leaving himself open with a really early down smash. And now Dabuz with a down smash of his own, tacking on damage on Mew2King. Mew2King has a lot of work to make up.
It's wonderful to see that when Olimar has the Pikmin on him, when he down throw up airs, if he misses, he's still taking all that Pikmin percent. Once again, that will not be the death throw, but he is in rage. A blue Pikmin can't do it.
Forward
smash will take the game.
And guys, Diddy.
Oh no.
Diddy is gone. A Diddy drops. A Diddy bites the dust. And now we only have one more Diddy left. Look at Dabuz, the Nintendo World Regional Smash Brothers champion for 3DS, taking out Mew2King, one of the best smashers in the world.
I've never seen him so happy.
Wow, this man, this is a great victory for him.
Oh, don't change the camera to Mew2King.
Oh, that was
GimR, you can't be doing.
And right there, that's what you call something that was that was a bit of the salt camp, courtesy of the Gims. I don't know if you guys could read this. We need a Sharpie.
Oh no.
But it says, wow.